That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
Not just yourself, of course.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
The wall seems like a fitting place for a thief. I only hope he doesn't find Garrett there and take his anger out on the poor squire.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
But Maester, that is what the small council is for.
My lord, you of all people should know that too many voices muddy the message. That is why there is one lord above all. And so there must be one advisor above the rest. There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you.
This will be interesting.
The bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I understand. I'll do it now.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Okay, this is going to be a tough choice. I really like both of them. They're both good men. And they both want what's best for us. And they both know it. They both know I have to choose one of them. But who? Shall I go with the man who maybe thinks first? He usually takes a bit nicer actions, possibly. While the other guy is... He does maybe judgment. Swift. Maybe too much. Let's go around and talk to people. Let's see what people have to say. Nope, nothing over here. I could go in the tower. That seems like a waste of time. Look at the food.
Come on, you dogs. You'll not
Right now, I'm
be
thinking
here
Duncan.
forever.
I'm thinking I'm going to probably go with Duncan because I sent the guy to the wall. My punishment's usually a bit more severe. You know, I'll probably want him to try and balance me out.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good.
How bad is it? How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
No, there must be something else we can do.
Well, I hope we find it soon. We won't have much room to maneuver if we don't have the option of holding fast. I can speak to the huntsmen and trappers. Perhaps they can do more. My lord.
Maybe we'll have to take the food from the small folk. Maybe he's right. Let's talk to him.
Duncan,
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
He's the Castellan. I'll ask him
As
about it.
Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Actually, I wanted to ask, why did you send Garrett away?
I did it for your own protection, my lord. Garrett had to go. By sending him away myself, I thought it would keep you blameless in the eyes of the White Hills. I only hope to give you an advantage, and I regret any action you disapprove of.
I understand. And you're forgiven.
Thank you, my lord.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Wait, that's it? That's all we get out of him? Okay. God damn it. Okay. Malcolm. Let's talk to Malcolm.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
She's my mother. I know how to speak to her.
I'm sure you do.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
That's actually a good point, yeah. This is Ramsay Snow we're talking about. I actually agree with him on that. I trust him, actually.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man. You said you'd get angry sometimes. This would have been a good time to see it.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
But I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
What do you suggest I do?
You must be strong, decisive. You are the lord of this house. Remember, you're just as capable as Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it.
She's wise.
I only wish you did too.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Yeah, actually, at the moment, I actually thought I was quite mean sending him to the wall. I mean, that kills his family. So I thought that was actually really bad, but apparently that was not actually bad. I was actually quite lenient. Actually, at the moment, I'm not thinking Duncan. I actually have to agree with Malcolm.
Slash and parry.
Ramsay Snow.
Again.
Duncan's kind of thinking and sage advice won't work against him. You can't calm a man like Ramsay down. Then again, Royland, he could just make it worse. I'm going to talk to him. We'll see. At the moment, I'm thinking him. First, I thought Duncan. Now I'm thinking Sir Royland, because I also do think too much, maybe. He could be my action guy.
Sword up. Swing left. Parry. Wrong. I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold
A
swords.
word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weak.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
Yeah, because the thing is, our guy, he's not a fighter, is he? This guy's not really a fighter, look at him. And I like I say, I think too much, just like Duncan. I usually try and take the careful way. This guy would actually allow me to be a bit more threatening. He knows the things I don't. Like, I would never think of that stuff. Can I talk to him more?
Yes, my lord.
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the White Hills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud. Seeing you make good choices as a young lord.
Duncan Tuttle is a good man.
Aye, a fine man. Wise even. But he has no business being sentinel. He likes to talk. But now's the time for action. So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
See, it feels like the game's trying to tell me to pick him, which then makes me not want to pick him, in a gamey way. But if I was to choose myself, if I was in this position, I would probably choose him, because I feel he complements me the best way. Like I say, the way I would look at things, I'm a bit more of a careful person, I'm a planner. I try not to take risks, so I feel like he does that. Is there anything in the tower? I feel like I'm too much like Tuttle, which the whole point of the Sentinel is that he's going to give a louder voice for me to hear. I've chosen yet, Royland. Oh. Okay, well, this is obviously very important for me to do. Not pointless at all. Not pointless at all. I'm sorry if I'm not speaking too much, because of all the speaking, I'm just trying not to talk too much. I'm trying to balance it out. I don't want to talk too little, but I don't want to talk too much, because I'm just really enjoying this, actually. Also for you guys, so you guys can actually listen, but I'm also actually really enjoying this game. I'm trying to immerse myself into this, and it's really working. This is my exact type of game.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
What's his perspective? Yeah.
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life.
How much do we have to give, Maester?
From here to Wolfswood Creek and then across the next 2 ridges, it should be enough to satisfy Ramsay's snow, I imagine. Bloodlust can often be sated by gifts and gold.
I don't know, that seems like a lot. I would like to know actually how much we have. And remember Tuttle. My father seemed to trust Tuttle. But this guy would not know, but I do. God damn it. He would trust Tuttle.
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at
I'm going
once.
to choose Royland. He just compliments me better. Because he just maybe the opposite of what I would think. He goes a bit too far. I'm a bit more cautious. So I think that's best. Sometimes I can be too cautious. If you guys have watched my other Let's Plays, I can sometimes be a bit too cautious sometimes. It depends. That's how I feel anyway. And I'm a bit of more of a thinker than a fighter. So again, he compliments me in that way. I'm more like Tuttle, definitely.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, This house needs you both.
But
Yes.
you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Can I do it? The faces, look, he looks like, oh, he's gonna pick me. And then Tuttle is like, oh no. And then you look over here and then, oh no. Okay, a minute ago, the other guy kind of look, he looks really disappointed. He's like, oh, him? You can't choose him. And you see I look at his eyes. Look at his, just beautiful eyes. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm gonna choose Sir Royland. I feel like everyone would just do Tuttle, but Duncan, but I feel Royland compliments me the best. I have to choose him. He's just the opposite of me. Well, not opposite exactly, but a bit more different. But I feel like the game is making me want to choose him. Because everyone kept saying to choose him, and I do trust Malcolm. I'm going to choose
Sir
him.
Royland de Gore, you will be my sentinel.
Gods be praised. You've done well, Lord Ethan. You won't regret this.
A poor choice, my lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
My scouts say he's a day's ride away. We've no time to waste. He'll arrive before any of our allies could be here.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Quiet, Tuttle. You're not the Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the small council, is it not?
Let Duncan speak. I'd like to hear what he has to say. Duncan?
I'm sorry, Lord Ethan. You have chosen your sentinel. You should hear from him first.
What? I asked you
The
to speak.
Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand. Put every man who can hold a spear or crossbow on the wall, and make the bastard fill his boots with piss.
He would see
He
it for
won't
the
back
empty
down.
gesture that it is, and have us flayed.
Yep.
We must take a measured approach, my lord.
I agree.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
We all must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Ugh.
Why
I
not
didn't
make
mean
an
that.
offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
We'll use diplomacy. Yep, I'm doing
Although
diplomacy.
Sir Royland may object, I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first.
Yep.
I'll offer our allegiance and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
Not giving away the ironwood.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
Oh, damn. I'll invite Ramsay into the Great Hall. Wait at the gates. This is, I feel like I want to make him wait at the gates. Because I know Ramsay Snow. But we can't just give in to Ramsay Snow, then he know he can use us. Because we'll be weak. Yeah, if I let him in, he'll just cause chaos.
I will meet him at the gate.
Very
Yep.
good, my lord. I shall prepare the men.
Men, we hardly have any. It's a foolish plan.
That's enough from you, Tuttle. Lord Ethan has spoken. Obey his command.
I've faithfully served this house for far too long to sit here and listen to this. Forgive me, my lord, but you are far too young to be the lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
I trust it. I thought you could take this.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow at the gate, and we will not offer our ironwood.
No matter what, I will stand beside you, my lord, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
I do feel Royland would die for me, for this house. But he seems
My
too
lord,
eager.
You have named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house. Forgive me.
But your reaction has disappointed me, Tuttle.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What
my
about
brother.
your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Why would you bring him back after you exiled him?
He exiled himself. He has no desire to rule.
Interesting.
Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you.
I agree with her, actually. We need that type of man. We do.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Ooh, we can keep him. I agree we need him, but we need Malcolm as well. Do you know, I'm going to send him. He's the type of man we need right now. But we need people here right now, and it'll take him ages to get him.
Fine.
I'm going to do it.
Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
She said he didn't want to
Thank
rule.
you, Ethan.
He's
I'm
not going
glad
to take
you
my
will
place.
Let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
And my mother seems very wise. And people actually listen to her and respect her. We'll have to wait and see. I've probably made some ridiculously dumb choices.